All right. I have a brand new BOTE Zeppelin inflatable kayak. I got it this winter, December, January. It's been in my garage. The weather's nice. It's time to go hit the river tomorrow. So we're gonna unbox it here. See what this thing looks like. I'm really excited about this. All right, let's see what we got. We got a big box inside of another box. BOTE Zeppelin. Exciting stuff, y'all. Very well packaged, delivered, boxed, undamaged. Can't wait here. I see it looks like it's a suitcase on wheels. All right, 2 rack receivers, patch kit, a fin, sticker pack, looks like a beefy pump, and a suitcase on wheels. Definitely a burly bag. Fin covers, one seat, one kayak. It's all has the ability to strap right in. And then the boat itself is strapped in as well, twice, which is awesome. So I'm going to put this thing together. I'm going to go out tomorrow morning on the Boise River. Has not officially opened, the river that is, and nor has it been officially checked by the fire department for obstacles. However, I've scouted it out on my bicycle. River looks good. It's definitely high. They've released a lot of water out of the dam. It should be interesting going over. There's 3 diversion dams, which can be sporty at low water. It'll be interesting to see what they are at high water, and it'll be really interesting to see how this kayak performs compared to the kayak that I've had for 4 or 5 years, which I've been extremely pleased with, but it's not a pro kayak. It was an Amazon purchase $80 kayak. Thing has performed incredibly well. However, I'm really excited to get a pro kayak with really good PVC bottom and stuff like that. So tomorrow we're gonna get on the river and we'll see what this thing does. But that's the package it comes with. It's got one seat, the kayak. It came with a center fin, which I'm sure goes right back here. I can feel it. It's right behind here, all folded up. It's got a patch kit, floatable, and it also comes with a high performance pump, all encased in a really cool, almost like a suitcase on wheels, so you can tote it around. Really looking forward to it. So I got the thing out of the box. Here we go. This is what it looks like. I believe if I read it right, 12.6 feet long. The pump looks pretty well built. It's got a couple of things on it. You can see that. It's a locking system. So let's put it in. Lock it in. She's good. Come over here to your pump. I got it on double action. This is pumping up the center. This is like no effort whatsoever to do this, by the way, I should mention. Check back with you in a minute. All right, so it's been about a total of 7 minutes since I last showed you when I was starting the inflation process. A couple things to note now that she's all pumped up. I will say that the sides are much lower than my previous kayak, which means I'll probably take on more water. But that being said, this is a self-bailing kayak. So I'm probably gonna get wet, but with these drainages right here, I'm not gonna be soaked. And then with this platform, the platform in the middle is literally quote unquote standalone. Therefore you can take it in, take it out. It's almost like a stand-up paddleboard on its own, a nice firm surface. And I think it's gonna serve me well. I did get my my rack accessories put in. These are really easy, just slide them in. I don't have a rack, so they're getting ready to be fishing pole holders. It looks like they have these really nice Velcro for paddles. There's tie downs everywhere, like literally everywhere there's tie downs, which is awesome because I usually float with a cooler because sometimes we get thirsty, right? And you need a place for the night crawlers because we're not all fly fishermen. Really cool right here, and on the other side is automatic for a GoPro or some sort of action camera. All I gotta do is set it in there. This is super solid for rocks. Like that's a solid front point and rear, as well as this fin is hard. Should serve me well. Probably the thing I'm excited about the most is this seat. My other seat was, while it worked, man, was it flimsy, and at the end of a 2-hour float, your back was sore. So this seat is extremely firm, and I look forward to kind of getting this thing locked down and in the boat, and I'll show you that. The pump worked really well. Certainly high pressure. Like I said, it was about a 7-minute or less pump up on this. Let me get this seat situated, and we'll come back with you with the final. All right, back again. I got the seat set up. A couple features here that I noticed. I was wondering where to place the seat. Let me back up, and I will say that I'm not positive that that is going to be the placement. Seems to me it's a little in the rear, especially I tend to have my cooler behind me, but that was my old kayak, and there's definitely tie downs for it, as you can see. However, with this, the old cooler may go in the front. So a little bit to be determined once I get on the river. A couple things that I noticed. Like I said, I was trying to figure out where it goes, and just because BOTE is BOTE and they made it dummy proof, solo seat tie down. So that being said, I knew where to tie it down because it's solo. And then if I have my other seat in, which I do have another seat, tandem. So we can start tandem, tandem, and then move from there and put the 2 seats in. Right now, I plan on, because the river hasn't been checked yet this year and I have a kid, I'm gonna go down the river tomorrow on my own just to see the status, make sure there's no logs in it, strainers. And like I said, there's a couple diversion dams that I wanna make sure I can navigate in this thing prior to putting my kid in it. So, a couple things on this seat. I was talking about, you know, it's a self-bailer, so there's the potential for water, and the sides are smaller than I'm used to. However, look at how high that seat is off of that platform. The only reason my butt's going to get wet is if I want it to get wet, which is cool. That's a great feature. I didn't quite realize that until I got the seat put in, on how high the actual seat platform is off of the potential water. Great feature here. I like to keep my koozies. I keep a knife and stuff like that in there. Some, you know, more for carabiners to latch like water. My GoPro. However, the GoPro can actually fit on this thing. It's already built in, ready for a GoPro. Like I showed you on the rear, here's the front. It's ready for a GoPro just to go in there. And once again, this is all super, super solid. Great soft handles. Won't dig into your hand. It's neoprene, if you can see that. Unlike my my previous kayak, when it was loaded down and wet, it wasn't all that heavy. As a matter of fact, this kayak's heavier. But man, for a long haul to get it out of the river to the truck, it would certainly dig into your hands, especially my wife. But yeah, she's all put together. I don't have the fin in there for obvious reasons because it's sitting flat on some concrete. I'll put the fin in tomorrow. Overall, I think without putting it in the water and just touching it and pulling it out, super high quality. The material appears to be bomb-proof. It's well thought out. Like I said, the self-draining with the self-standalone platform, the seat, keeping your butt out of the water. That pump worked really, really well. The handles, which won't dig into your hand for a long haul, carrying it. Tie downs everywhere. I have a feeling I could overload this boat really, really quick. I have a feeling the way that the bottom is set up too, it's going to track super nice, whether that be in a lake or my main purpose will be floating a river anywhere between class 1 and 3 rapids. And yeah, I'm super excited. Going to get it in the river tomorrow. Cheers.